Hi, good morning everyone. SR School of Motoring. We're covering another popular route for morning tests. Today we're covering this route with Mr. Kishore, and here we are. We're just leaving from the test center. At the roundabout we turn right. This route usually got used in early morning tests after 8 a.m. or usually after 2:30 till the last test. So we're just going through here. Mr. Kishore, can we see zebra crossing here?
Yeah.
What do? Gentle slow down, look left and right. Very good, well done. Carry on going further ahead. And do you know the speed limit here?
Yeah, 30.
Very good. And now guys, you can see it's a rainy day today. There are lots of puddles on the road as well, and the highway code says even if there is a puddle and no one walking on the footpath, try not to splash the water. Try not to go over the water very fast. Slow down and go nice and easily, because that's the safety of yourself and for the car as well. Okay, Mr. Kishore, can we see zebra crossing?
Yeah, people are crossing.
Okay, people are crossing. So what do we do?
Stop.
Okay, if there are somebody crossing. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember, Mr. Kishore?
Yeah.
We talked about approaching speed towards the zebra crossing.
Yeah.
Stay the left. Okay, follow the navigator.
Be slow.
Yeah. Yeah, we approach slowly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very important that we approach slowly so we can observe the zebra crossing beforehand.
Yes.
Okay, so with the next road we are turning left. Not this one, the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see there's a.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a new set of traffic lights here, and we are turning left. It's called Midfield Road.
Alright.
So guys, on Midfield Road, here we are now. We should be able to see the parked cars both sides of the road. Please be reminded that we need to give ourselves 1 meter minimum gap from the left for the safety of yourself and the other road users. And we're approaching a bend. This is where usually what happens, the car goes too close to the parked car on the left. So guys, be careful when you're going from here, making sure you're still trying to keep a 1 meter gap, although you're going through the bend. So which means you need to go as slow as possible or as safe as possible. So slow but safe. Do you understand, Mr. Kishore?
Yeah.
That point is very, very important here. I've seen so many times students have failed their test because they were too close to the parked car on the left. So there's no harm you using the center marking here, which is kind of a center line to the road. There's no harm taking your car into the middle of that, as long as we're going safely. And guys, be reminded, leaving a 1 meter gap or 1 door length gap is crucial in case somebody opened the door of the other car. So there is a restricted area. So we were trying to go as slow and as safe as possible. So Mr. Kishore, take your time. Excellent. So we're going to be turning right. So approximately 150 yards, we should be turning right. So what do we do, Mr. Kishore?
So
Check the mirrors and then we indicate. Okay, well done. Again, there is a width restriction on this road, so make sure as soon as we turn right, we do Go as slow and safely. Excellent, Mr. Kishore. Okay, we are turning left next road, yeah. That's a Borroway road we're going to. Very nice, well done. Okay, Mr. Kishore, can we pull up on the left of the safe place, please?
Okay.
Okay. Well done, Mr. Kishore. Do you think this parking can take you through? The parking of pull up on the left. Do you think it's a safe place to park?
Yes.
Okay. Let me explain you, Mr. Kishore. If we park this way, it's highly unlikely that we pass the test. Reason why? Because we can see a parked car on your right.
Yeah.
Can we see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. As we can see, there is a parked car and there's a very, very less gap for you to go through any further. I'm trying to set my camera. Okay. Now the problem is you have done your parking perfectly fine, but there is a problem which I'd like you to understand, and for you all as well.
Okay.
When you're pulling up on the left at the safe place, please be aware that there should not be any parked vehicle on your right. Reason why we should avoid that is purely if any emergency vehicle coming from behind, they would not be able to go through as safe and quickly as they needed to be, because we have squeezed the road. So please be reminded, do not pull up on the left where there is a vehicle parked on your right, where there is a junction on your right. So making sure you're leaving 10 meters gap from the junctions. So on this occasion, Mr. Kishore,
Yeah.
even if you have parked properly,
Yeah.
examiner would not give you a certificate. Why? Because there's a parked car on our right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So we are basically has squeezed the road.
Yes.
So if there is a fire brigade, fire engine, or an ambulance coming from behind, they would not be able to go through as efficiently as they need to be. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be keep in mind for next. Okay, drive and be ready, please. Very good. Good observation before you move off. And I like the way you done your final observation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. So the best place would have been the one we just passed here. Okay.
Yeah.
Or around here, but there is a bus stop. Do remember, can you see that bus stop?
Oh yeah.
So we shouldn't be parked here.
It's a
So
small
just before the bus stop we can park, or we can just park around here, as we are about more than 10 meters away from the junction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the tricks the examiner plays around. As soon as they see the situation
Yeah.
where there are parked car on your right, okay, so they give you this instruction to pull up on the left of the safe place. So make sure you give yourself 1 extra second. Yeah, the 1 extra second can help you a lot to find a better place. Okay, try not to rush. That's the key thing.
Yeah.
So we are turning left on this occasion. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We're going carry on going straight ahead. So guys, there is a cycle lane here, as we can see. Please try not to worry. because it's a broken cycle lane, it's a hazard warning only. You can use it sometime, you know, the learners can hesitate, they think okay, you're not allowed. Only if it's a white solid line, then you're not allowed, yeah. Or if you see any cyclists, then always stay behind. So there's no problem at all, we can utilize it because it's a part of the road now. So getting going straight ahead. What's the speed limit here, Mr. Kishore?
40 miles per hour.
40 miles coming now, so we were at 30
It's
miles.
30.
Yes.
Before 30.
So that's the
no.
key thing is, so we were in a 30-mile zone. So try not to accelerate, try not to push your car over 30 before the 40-mile sign.
Yeah.
So as soon as we cross the 40-mile sign, then you must increase your speed if it's safe to do so. Okay. Now, Mr. Kishore, we're approaching a very, very important part of this route. Okay.
Yeah.
Most of the test that goes down here.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna ask you to tell me what sort of signs we're gonna be following. What do we have to do? What can you see ahead, Mr. Kishore? It's a narrowing road, yeah? Okay. Speed limit?
Speed limit is 30.
What else is it?
Oncoming.
Priority. And we
Yeah.
can see the vehicle is coming. What do we do?
We stop here.
We stop here. Okay. Even if this car perfectly fine, so we always give them a bit. Okay. Yeah, the truck is coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Although it seems far to us, but because they have a priority over us.
Yeah.
Okay. It does look far away, but examiner does not like it because they have a priority over us, and the
Yeah.
trucks sometimes they don't even push.
Yeah.
Now the key for you to understand, sometimes learners do make a mistake. Check your mirrors first. Very good, well done. Okay, sometimes a learner think they can go.
Yeah.
Okay, but the problem is, as you could see, the truck was coming around about 30 miles per hour, yeah?
Yeah.
Or maybe about 25.
Yeah.
So for you, when you're moving, you also building up some speed, maybe about 10, 15, 18.
Yeah.
So if you add up both speed,
Yeah.
it goes up to around about 55 miles.
Yeah.
Okay, which is a danger sign. So
Alright.
if you see any oncoming traffic, my suggestion would be,
Sorry.
okay, it's okay, don't worry about that. My suggestion would be to stop there and give them a priority. What speed are we going to now, Mr. Kumar?
17.
Is there any reason we're going too slow?
No.
Then you should. It's a 30-mile road, and we can see the sign. We have the priority, so make sure we slightly be careful. Sometimes, you know, people don't follow the sign, and we'll be taking the next road and turning left. So turn left here. As soon as you turn left, it's a narrow road. Make sure we keep the car within our lane. Try not to go over the line. That could be serious because it's a very narrow road. This is the potential road where usually you can be asked to do maneuvers such as pulling up to the left. So make sure when you're pulling up to the left on this occasion, we see the white car was overtaking. So make sure, be careful when you're just pulling up to the left. As I just mentioned, this is a potential road where you can have your maneuvers done, reverse maneuvers. It's a residential area. Usually it's nice and quiet, so we can adopt the safe speed. It's a 30-mile road, but the safe speed is it's important here. And we will be taking the next road, turning right. Yes, we are taking right from here. Make sure this is a bend and pay attention to the oncoming vehicles from here. So yeah, we're turning right here. It's a Somerset Way. Once again, it's a residential area, a residential road, so you need to adopt the safe speed. Once again, potential road for the maneuvers. Any of the reverse maneuvers could be parallel reverse or right and reverse. Again, this area you need to be driving at the safe speed. So after the pulling up to the left, we're going to be driving off from here. Again, as I said, this is a residential area, so make sure you drive safely around here. As we can see, the parked cars, lots of parked cars here, and houses are not far away from the road. Try to be careful when you're driving. Lots of meeting situations around here. So make sure you always pay attention and look well ahead, because we potentially using the other side of the road and we need to give away. At the end of the road we'll be turning left. It's a very sharp turning. We turning from minor to major road. So from here, making sure you look well to your right. Ensure that while you're turning, any big lorry coming from the left side, just wait patiently. As soon as you complete your turning, check your center mirror and adopt the speed accordingly. Remember, this is a 30-mile road. It used to be 40-mile. Usually the navigator is showing still 40-mile, so don't be confused. It's a 30-mile road, and adopt the speed accordingly. It's a sharp bend. Sorry, it's not the sharp bend. It's a kind of a stretched bend. So make sure you keep your speed accordingly. Only if any big lorry is coming, so be slightly careful. Otherwise, keep driving according to your speed limit as you're driving. Just to remind you again, this is a 30-mile road. Used to be 40 miles, so do not be confused. Good learning point that was. Lucky it just came to, the couple of cars. Very good, Mr. Kishore. It's a very popular route, Mr. Kishore. The time you have a test here.
Yeah.
We're going to cover the same route but the opposite direction.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Then they're the same principle but they're kind of reversed.
Okay.
There are a few different things we're going to cover here. But we'll certainly try to cover that in the next lesson or so here.
No worries.
Again, can we see a 30-mile sign?
Yeah.
So now, because we're coming from the 40-mile sign, make sure your speed should be under 30.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Very good speed. Well done. Please turn the wipers on. Yeah, have them on. Yes. So, Mr. Kishore, what speed are we going to?
30. 24.
24, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you the reason?
It's a bend.
Bend, yeah, very good. Why is it important to go slow at the bend?
You can't see through
You
the
cannot
road.
see. Very good. Well done. Now, guys, this is a roundabout. Okay, it's a Swan Pub there. It's Ivor High Street. Guys, please be careful. I've already uploaded a video on it. Okay, because it has a bad blind spot on your right because of the walls. It's a cemetery in the right, and it has a massive wall. So make sure you go nice and slowly. Lean forward as Mr. Kishore has did. Very good. Well done. Has done that very nicely. Okay, it's a Ivor High Street. Again, it's a very important part of your route because it's always busy, especially morning time and evening time. The big lorries and trucks come through. Please be vigilant. Look for the proper space and then go through if it's safe to do so. Otherwise, when you're passing, making sure you're leaving 1 meter gap on the left or 1 door width gap on the left. If you do not find the space, you make sure pull up on the you can just hold behind or hold back, okay, and making sure you're leaving a safe gap from the car in front, which should be about 1.5 to 2 car lengths. Again, we should be going very slowly here, Mr. Kishore. Any reason we should be going very slowly? Okay, so it's a bend and also it's a blind spots, yeah, as we can see. Very nice. It's a narrow road and always have a there's a blind spot here. Yeah, very good. So we're trying to go as safe as possible, which would be the key to go slowly. What's the speed limit on this road, by the way?
30.
Okay, so guys, please be aware. Sometimes we do get confused because of the speed limit sign here. Okay. So it's a 30-mile road. Okay, go safely. As soon as you see opportunity, try to increase your speed. Make sure you keep observing your center mirror as well. Although we're going at the safe speed, okay, we try not to hold the traffic behind us. Okay, as you're leading the road, Mr. Kishore, there's no one in front of you.
Yeah.
Trying to adopt some sort of speed so we don't hold the cars or traffic behind us. Okay, that's the key as well. When you leading the road, means that there's no one in front of you. Okay, so you trying to adopt the speed so the traffic we won't hold the traffic behind us. Yeah. Can you check your center mirror? What speed we're going to?
31.
Okay. Do we have any reason that we're going that slow?
No.
Okay, very good. So whenever you find an opportunity to increase your speed, you must do that, because there's no one in front of you. We have no simple excuse or reason to go slowly. I understand it's raining now, but raining does not mean it's a slippery road. Okay, so if it's safe, then we should try to adopt the speed and let the traffic carry on going on the same flow. Okay, there is a big puddle here. Now what do? Check the mirrors. Very good. Indicator. Okay, if you do indicate, it's fine. If you don't, that doesn't really matter. But checking the mirror is the most important part. What if there was an oncoming car there? Would you be going the right side again? No. Okay, then what you would have done? Slow down. Yes. Yeah, guys. So if there is a safe opportunity, then use the crown part of the road. Okay, we're going left, first exit, and then left again, first exit. Okay, the both roundabouts. These are the keys, guys. There is a give way sign here in the middle. Make sure you simply slow down, check on your right. Okay, then go. There we go. It's a prime example. We can see there was a car coming from on our right. Okay, Mr. Kishore, we should have observed the sign. In fact, they did indicate a bit late, but it's okay. Still observing on your right is the key. Yeah, these are the key roundabouts, Mr. Kishore. Yeah, so I was just trying to explain here about that puddle on the road. Yeah. So trying to use the crown part of the road, which is the center part of the road, if it's safe to do so. If there is no safe opportunity, for example, there is oncoming traffic, then go through the same puddle, but go slowly but safely. Okay, try not to splash the water, even though if there is no one on the footpath. Okay, that's what the highway code says, or the DVSA code says. Okay, got that, Mr. Kishore? Very good. Okay, it's a 30-mile road now. There's no school today as it's Saturday. Okay, then once again, we should be aware of that. There is a signboard. I understand that's why you were going a bit slow. Okay, the signboard does say when the lights are on, but today is a Saturday, so we know there's no school today. And there was no lights as well. Okay, what's the speed limit here now? 40. Very good. Okay, Mr. Kishore, next roundabout we turn left, first exit. It's a crooked billy roundabout. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Why is it important to observe on your right?
These cars are coming. They have priority.
They have a priority. Excellent. Very good. As we're looking for the rights, because they have a priority, what else do we look for? Do you remember blockers we talked about?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're stationary at the roundabout, you're waiting for a safe opportunity. As well as we're looking for the cars coming from the right, we should look for the blockers as well. Because then the blockers can help you to find a safe opportunity. Okay. Excellent. So Mr. Kishore, do you know the speed limit on this road?
40.
Excellent. Good stuff, Mr. Kishore. Again, it's a rainy day. There are lots of puddles on the road here. So again, you look well ahead.
50.
I mean, we should be paying more attention to the road, because there is a lot of water on the road. And And then as well as we paying attention to the road, we should be observant toward the footpath. Okay, there could be, because there is a sign of the horse riders as well. What if there's a horse rider on this road? What do we do, Mr. Kishore?
Approach slowly.
And
Give
well done.
room for
Plenty of
overtaking,
room,
yeah.
very good.
If it's safe. To
If
do
it's
so,
safe,
yeah.
very good. If it's safe, then you overtake him, yeah? Well done.
Rather than we will keep well back.
Okay, next roundabout, turn right. Second exit here. Towards Langley, Iowa. Excellent observation. Very good stuff here. So when you're in the middle of the roundabout, just glance to your left, because now we're turning right. So it's important to glance to your left. Did you see that? How badly there was a splash of water? So use the crown part if it's safe to do so. There you go, very good. So make sure you do observe your mirrors, okay? When you're just changing your direction, even a few inches, okay? It's very, very important to observe your mirrors, because those are the key points where the examiner well anyways will pay the deep attention to you guys, but especially when we're changing directions, okay, overtaking, turning left to right, approaching roundabout, all these areas, they do pay very deep attention to you guys, yeah? What's the speed limit here now? 40, very good. What do we do? What speed sign is it? National speed limit sign, yeah? And as we know, there's a 60-mile road now, yeah? Because it's a single carriageway road. Now, it's a prime example of puddles on the road again, as we can see well ahead. Can you see that? The car is trying to use the crown part of the road. So now, if you find a safe opportunity, do observation. Okay, well done. Going kind of into the middle of the road. Very nice and very slowly. Very good. Mirrors again as we're coming back to your direction, your side. Very good. Very good. Well done. Now after the bridge, we turn right. Okay, towards the test center. Okay. Now there is a very, very important part before you're turning right. Okay, there is a lane discipline. There is a filter lanes. Okay, there is a principle of turning right. We call that principle offside to offside turning. Okay, so make sure you start observing mirrors and indicate right. Okay, stay in your lane as you can see the road marking. Okay, so there is two lanes in front of us. One for us to turn right, one on our right, which people turn to their right. On this place, Mr. Kishore, do remember, and all of you guys as well, go straight. Stay in your lane. Please try not to go to the lane on your right. Not even in your tire should be going there. Slightly go forward. Can you see a kind of a tiny arrow here? Yeah. Okay, do remember, if somebody comes from front of you, okay, from ahead of you, start flashing at you, start waving you to turn right, to giving you permission to turn right, do not do that, okay? Until the examiner permits you. Okay, the key is that you should be turning right from behind of those cars. Okay, not from the front of the car, purely because there is a blind spot. Okay, now we're back to the test center. Okay, I hope guys this route will help all the future learners as we're trying to train them. Thank you very much for watching SR School of Motoring.